Here's the ugly truth dealerships will never tell you. 68% of full-size trucks lose more than half their value in just 5 years. That means tens of thousands of dollars gone, while you're still making payments. And it gets worse. Many of these trucks come with reliability scores below 3 out of 5, meaning you're paying luxury prices for vehicles that spend more time at the shop than on the road. In this video, we're counting down the 15 most overpriced trucks of 2025. Models that drain your wallet with brutal depreciation, high repair bills, and disappointing performance. From futuristic electric gimmicks to America's so-called best-selling pickup, you'll see exactly which trucks are financial disasters in disguise. And trust me, number 1 will shock you. It's the truck almost everyone buys, but it's quietly become one of the most overpriced mistakes you can make. Let's get into it. Number 15, Hyundai Santa Cruz, the pretend pickup. The Santa Cruz sells itself as an adventure truck, but with a 4-foot bed and a weak dual-clutch transmission, it's more crossover than pickup. Owners report hesitation, jerking, and premature wear at prices that push over $42,000. Tell me in the comments, would you pay full-size truck money for a half-size bed? Number 14, Nissan Frontier, stuck in the past. The Frontier may have a new face, but under the skin it's outdated. Poor fuel economy, a dated interior, and just average reliability make its $33,000 price hard to justify. It's a truck that feels like it's still living in 2012. Number 13, Honda Ridgeline, the couch on wheels. Smooth ride? Yes. Real truck capability? Not even close. The unibody design limits towing and hauling, and even Honda's reliability image is slipping. Add in rumors of discontinuation and future resale value looks grim. Comment below, would you ever take a Ridgeline over a traditional body-on-frame truck? Number 12, GMC Canyon, badge tax trap. The Canyon is just a Chevy Colorado with a GMC badge and a higher price tag. Consumer Reports slapped it with a reliability score of 1 out of 5, and owners report turbo issues and strange noises. You're literally paying more for less. Number 11, Chevrolet Colorado, off-road hype, real-world headaches. The ZR2 trim pushes nearly $50,000, promising off-road greatness. But when owners actually push it, overheating and transmission failures cut the fun short. High price, low durability, a recipe for regret. Number 10, Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler with a bed and all the problems. Think Wrangler plus truck equals win? Think again. At over $60,000, the Gladiator delivers a noisy ride, a cramped 5-foot bed, and a 1 out of 5 reliability rating. Jeep fans, let me know below. Would you buy one, or is this just a Wrangler mistake with extra cargo space? Number 9, Tesla Cybertruck, stainless steel gimmick. 6 figures for panel gaps, buggy software, and a body that shows every fingerprint. Repairs are a nightmare thanks to Tesla's part shortages. It looks like the future but feels like a beta test. Do you think this truck will survive 10 years on the road or be a collector's oddity? Number 8, Rivian R1T, cool but costly gamble. Nearly $100,000, a 1 out of 5 reliability rating, and a complex quad motor setup just waiting to fail. Add in Rivian's shaky financial outlook, and this truck could literally leave you stranded, both mechanically and financially. Number 7, Nissan Titan, the dead truck walking. The Titan is already discontinued. That means resale value is tanking, and parts availability will only get worse. It loses 52% of its value in 5 years, and with mediocre towing and thirsty fuel economy, it's one of the easiest trucks to avoid. Number 6, Chevrolet Silverado, 2500 HD, heavy duty, heavy depreciation. Starting at $66,000, it loses 41% of its value in 5 years. The Duramax diesel is powerful but costly to maintain, and the interior feels cheap for the price. Unless you're towing heavy loads daily, you're burning cash. Number 5, GMC Sierra 2500 HD, luxury badge, work truck problems. The GMC Sierra 2500HD is marketed as the premium badge in GM's heavy-duty lineup, but the numbers tell a different story. Top trims push past $87,000, yet in just 5 years, depreciation erases nearly half that value. Tens of thousands of dollars gone, and owning one doesn't get any easier. The 6.6-liter Duramax diesel demands costly upkeep. Oil changes can run several $100s, and the complex emission systems are notorious for failures that lead to repair bills in the thousands. Owners also report frustrating quality control issues, from rattles inside the so-called luxury cabin to electronics that don't match the price tag. So while GMC sells the Sierra 2500HD as a luxury truck with workhorse strength, in reality, it's a work truck with luxury pricing and the bills to match. For most buyers, it's simply paying more to get less. Number 4. Ford F-250 Super Duty, aluminum body, steel-sized repair bills. The Ford F-250 Super Duty may look unstoppable, but the costs tell a different story. With prices starting around $72,000, it already demands a serious investment. But once you factor in ownership costs, things spiral. The 6.7-liter Power-Stroke diesel is powerful, yet plagued by expensive failures. Turbos that give out, fuel system breakdowns, and emissions equipment malfunctions that can drain thousands in repairs. And here's the kicker: Ford's shift to aluminum body panels. Yes, it cuts weight, but it also sends repair bills skyrocketing. A minor fender bender that would have cost a few hundred on a steel-bodied truck now runs into the thousands because aluminum requires special tools, special shops, and expensive replacement panels. So while the F-250 wears the Super Duty badge proudly, many owners find the only thing super about it is the repair bill. What do you think? Would you trust aluminum panels on a heavy-duty work truck? Or should Ford have stuck with steel? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Number 3. Toyota Tundra, the reliability shock. Toyota fans, brace yourselves, because the Tundra isn't the bulletproof workhorse it once was. The new twin-turbo 3.4-liter V6 promised more power and efficiency, but instead it's showing bearing failures, vibrations, and even catastrophic engine failures in trucks barely out of warranty. That's not a rumor. Toyota has already issued 10 recalls in the very first model year alone. Consumer Reports slaps it with a 2 out of 5 reliability score, a number you'd expect from a bargain bin brand, not Toyota. Yet prices soar past $80,000 for trims like the Capstone, putting it in direct competition with luxury SUVs, except you're gambling on whether the engine will hold together. For decades, the Tundra was Toyota's pride and a symbol of dependability. Now, it's become one of the biggest overpriced gambles in the truck market. What do you think? Has Toyota lost its legendary reliability, or is this just a rough start for the new Tundra? Let me know in the comments. Number 2. Ram 1500, the luxury truck that bleeds you dry. The Ram 1500 is proof that luxury doesn't always equal value. Step inside and you'll see why people fall in love. Arguably the most refined interior in the segment, with plush leather, massive screens, and SUV-like comfort. But once you look past the cabin, the bills start stacking up. Over $18,000 in maintenance costs over 10 years. That's more than $8,000 above the average full-size truck. And the problems don't stop there. The 5.7-liter Hemi V8 has had valve train failures and issues with its cylinder deactivation system that leave owners with rough-running engines and costly repairs. Then there's the air suspension system on higher trims. It delivers a buttery ride when it works, but compressors fail, air springs leak, and sensors go haywire. Repairs often run into the thousands. And with 28 recalls in the first model year, reliability is the elephant in the room Ram doesn't want you to see. So here's the question. Would you trade constant repairs for the best interior in the truck market? Or is comfort meaningless if the truck spends half its life in the shop? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Number 1. Ford F-150, America's best-selling money pit. And here it is, the crown jewel of U.S. sales, but also one of the biggest money traps on the market. The Ford F-150 may dominate the charts year after year, but for owners, the numbers don't lie. In just 5 years, it loses 51% of its value, tens of thousands of dollars gone while you're still making payments. And then come the problems. The much-hyped EcoBoost Twin, Turbo V6, and PowerBoost hybrid systems are riddled with issues. Timing chain failures, carbon buildup, intercooler condensation that causes misfires, and complexity that guarantees expensive repairs once warranties expire. The 10-speed automatic transmission, shared across much of Ford's lineup, racks up endless complaints of harsh shifts, shuddering, and outright failures. Even the bodywork turns into a financial nightmare. Ford's switch to aluminum panels was supposed to be an innovation. Lighter weight, better efficiency. In reality, one parking lot dent can cost you thousands to repair because aluminum needs special shops, special tools, and pricey replacement panels. And here's the kicker, 22 recalls in its first model year alone. That's not just bad luck, that's a pattern. So while the F-150 remains America's bestseller, the truth is it's also America's most overpriced money pit. The question is, would you still buy one knowing the risks? Or is it finally time consumers start looking past the sales crown? Let me know in the comments. And there you have it, the 15 most overpriced trucks that look good in the showroom, but bleed your wallet the moment you drive them off the lot. Now I've got 2 questions for you. First, have you ever owned one of these trucks? Did it actually live up to the hype, or did it become the most expensive mistake you ever made? Drop your story in the comments. I read every single one, and I want to feature the best ones in a future video. Second, what do you want to see more of on this channel? Deep dives into engines, old school classics, or maybe the trucks that truly are worth every penny? Your ideas steer what comes next, so let me know. And if you found this video helpful, hit subscribe and join our growing community of drivers who aren't afraid to challenge the hype. The next video might save you thousands, or stop you from buying the wrong truck altogether. Until then, drive smart, spend smarter, and I'll see you in the next one.